Good evening, you guys. My name is Marlene, if we haven't met yet, and you have reached Marley Grace Creations page. Welcome to my page. I'm telling you, y'all, that first 10 seconds is a killer. That's probably not a good word on Facebook. Anyway, welcome to my page, y'all. Tonight, we are going to do number 10 of pumpkins. So, I agreed to do 30 days of pumpkins again. Don't know if I'll get it done. I'm working on it. I did it last year, and so many ladies said, please do it again, please do it again. So they don't want me to duplicate all the pumpkins, so I'm coming up with different stuff, trying to. And every night won't be a pumpkin. It'll be a pumpkin thing. It'll be a pumpkin something. So that's what we're working on. Hey, Nancy, if you're watching me right now and that red live button's lit up, then you're watching me live. But if you're watching me right now and you don't see that live button, that means I'm not live and you're watching the replay. That's awesome. Just let me know that you're here, and if you have any questions, let me know. And you guys, if you're on my YouTube channel, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you love what you see, make sure you subscribe and like and share and all the things, okay? All right, you guys, we are going to do, I don't know if I got this at Hobby Lobby or Dollar Tree. I think they have it at both, and it's wood. It's not, you know, it's not the little cheapy, and it's going to be on a plaque. It's going to be a door hanger. So the first thing that, well, let's see. First thing that I'm going to do is glue a bunch of these beads on there. Then I'm going to paint the whole thing. Then I'm going to mix up some milk paint, and I'm going to paint the whole thing and sand some of it back and go from there. Put a bow on it and put it on a plaque and the whole thing. So that's the plan tonight. So first thing I need to do is mix up some brown. Let me move these beads. Mix up some brown, the color I want it to be. I have inspiration, and I'm looking at it. I'll show it to you guys in a little bit. That is too brown. I hardly ever just use right out of the bottle, you know. So let me just mix up some of this and see what I come up with. Hey, Miss Carla, how are you? Hey, Karen. Hey, Patty. Back again. I am back again. You're back again, too. You are back. That's more like it. That's more like the color I'm looking for. I know y'all gonna think it's crazy painting a pumpkin dark brown, but you'll see. You'll see. There's a couple of colors in here, and I'm just kind of dabbing it at both. Let me put a little more of this in there. I think that brown I'm using is called nutmeg, and this is called camel. The nutmeg is too brown, and the camel's too tan, so. And it doesn't matter about the back and the edges because it's going to go on the door hanger. So, hey, Lane. See, I haven't mixed it up. I'm just kind of dabbing it together, and it turns out to be a pretty color. That's more like it, I think. How many of you have used milk paint? I haven't in a long time, but I'm going to mix the milk paint up and use it on this because it crackles good and it's chalkier looking, and It's just the look I want right now on this. Try to get those beads on. Let me look around the edges, make sure I got all this painted. I think so. Let's see. Who is that? Elaine. I appreciate you working. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you got to watch, Elaine. I know you mentioned that the other day. And so I was hoping that you get a chance to go back, and this craft room is a wreck. And if I waited for it to be all clean and nice, well, that don't happen very often. A few times it has been. Few times, not much. Because it's always a work in progress. There's always something going on. Okay, let me get that dry. I think I like that color. I think this is pumpkin number 10, if I'm not mistaken. I think I'm right about that. Hey, Trish. It hasn't been very long since I saw some of you, huh? This is brown. It's a little streaky brown. It's kind of a... It's not dark, but it's not light either. This is the inspiration candle goodness gracious, pumpkin that I'm using. Except instead of doing a whole pumpkin, I want this to look like that. Hey, Susan. Hey, Brenda. I want to get this dry because those beads probably won't stick very well if it's not good and dry. You snuck in, did I? I snuck in on you. How did I do that? How did I sneak in on you? Today, this afternoon? I did not give a notice for you guys in the private group. You can go back and watch the replay. I was doing a project and thought, oh, I want to share it with y'all, and I did not have time to give you but like a 5-minute notice. I'm sorry. Is that what you're talking about? Okay, let's go to work on these beads. These are just half beads. I want to start at the bottom, so I'm going to turn it around so you guys can see. Yes, it's okay. You can watch the replay. These are just really small half beads, y'all. That's all. And I want them to touch. So I can get about 2 at a time on there. Hey, Crystal. This one's more Farmhouse. I'm using one that was an inspiration from Hobby Lobby, but it was a whole pumpkin, and I don't want to do a whole pumpkin like that. So I want this one to look like that. How are you tonight? Did you just go off of work? Shut off and come back. Mine has done the same before. Oh gosh, what's going on? Are y'all am I froze up for some of you? Sometimes I am. I don't know what happens either. Oh, you're still at work. You're watching me on the clock, girl. Y'all see what I'm doing. I'm just, can't wait to see what you make tonight. Everything you make is gorgeous. Well, this is not going to be like prissy, but it is going to be a sweet little farmhouse plaque. I picked the plaque up the other day at Goodwill, and my daughter says, wow, they put a lot of paint on that. I said, I know, but that's okay. I don't have to. It's already like that. So anyway, I'm going to add this to it to make a sweet little door hanger. And it's going to say thankful. So it's going to be great from, you know, all through fall, Thanksgiving. Hey, Betty. And y'all have to excuse my beautiful glue tool, sorry. It's been with me a lot of years. It has seen its better days, and it works great. So, I'm not going to buy a prettier one. They always end up falling apart. I'm going to use this one till it won't work anymore. So, how's that? Got to get back to work. You watch the replay later, girl. Yep. I dug out what I hope is enough beads for this. I'm pretty sure it is. If not, I will dig out some more. I hope everybody's had a good day. It's been a beautiful day here. A little hot, but not too bad. Not too bad. A lot of glue strings. We'll get them off later. I'll take my heat tool to it and take care of that. Love you too, girl. Enjoy your job. I'm just getting rows of beads, y'all. They're just half beads. Someone, as you and looks just as badly. But okay, let's see. I'm going to send you a picture of mine. Someone as yours and looks just as. Oh, my glue tool. Okay. Hey, Cheryl. I know, they just don't make them like that anymore, do they? I love my glue tool. I had it in drawer for the longest time. I bought the prettiest little pink flaherty one, and it didn't last too long. And then I bought a pretty little blue paisley pretty one. It didn't last long. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to use this thing till it stops heating, till it just goes on the blank. Hey, Donna. Thanks for sprinkling, Cheryl. I appreciate that. And you guys, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'd love for you to go check it out. And if you love it, do a like and a share, a subscribe, and all that cool stuff. I'm trying to grow that page so, that one hit the floor. So I can go live straight to YouTube. And when I first started it, I think they said I only had to have like 500. Now they're saying 1,000. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows, right? Okay, let me turn this over and start on this side. These are sweet little pumpkins. I did quite a few of these last year. You can do a lot with these. Hey, Jerry. going pretty fast. It's a whole lot better than the beads I did a little while ago. I've used a lot of beads today. I did a project a little while ago, and I didn't think I'd ever stop using beads. Hey, Melissa. Sometimes Jeopardy makes people feel dumb. Jeopardy? The real Jeopardy? Yeah, it does. You know, they train for that, right? They study for that. Are y'all watching Jeopardy? My dad used to go to my grandmother's every single night and watch Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune every single night as long as she lived there. And then she went in a nursing home, and so he went to the nursing home every night and watched it with her for years. He was a good son. He was the only child. Okay, wow, I have these left over. Awesomeness. It's cute. This is easy. Anybody can do this one. And you don't have to have milk paint to do it. You can use acrylic paint, chalk paint. I'm just going to use the milk paint tonight because I just feel like it. It's a lot chalkier. Let me see if I can get rid of some of these glue strings. A lot of times if you have glue strings and you put the heat tool to it, they'll just kind of disintegrate. Go away, because I don't want them in my paint. That'll show up. All right, it looks good to me. Now look, so this is either just an El Cheapo from Hobby Lobby in the section where you can do crafts, or the Dollar Tree. I don't remember, but I love this little pumpkin. The shape of it, the size of it. Your mom did too. Oh, I know. I loved. My dad was such a good dad to his mom. He was. Let me put a few paper towels up here. That's about the right size. Okay. I think they're all on there pretty good. If not, when I start distressing this, we'll know it. Okay, let me move this because I don't want to get this chalk paint stuff all over it, and then I'll bring it back in just a minute. Y'all, this is a jar, a yogurt jar. I forgot what kind of jar. Anyway, this paint was an experiment, so you're not going to be able to see it. I'll show you down in there. But you use the same amount of milk paint powder as you do water. And I'm just going to do 1 spoon. I'm going to use this spoon, whatever size it is. It doesn't matter because I'm going to use the same spoon for my water. Okay, that's just about right. Why can't I get any out of there? It's in the bottom. Okay, that's about right. And if I need more, I'll mix it up. You cannot keep milk paint. Milk paint will sour just like milk sours. And let's see, the color of this is called Hotel Robe. Hotel Robe White. So you have to mix it really, 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 really good. Never seen milk paint? I've used it a few times. I used it a couple of months ago on a, you have to mix it really, really, really good, on a box that I did, just to see what it'd do. It crackles good. It's very, very, very chalky. that's good enough. We'll see in a minute. Let me lay that right there. I don't want to stick that. Hold on. Let me get a piece out of my trash can here. I don't want to stick that in my milk paint by mistake. It had brown on it. Yuck. It would not be pretty. Okay. It's really good if you have, hey Joe, like an immersion blender, that kind of thing. I'm just going to blend a little bit more. Hey Christopher Lee. See, it's just paint. It's very liquidy. I want to get it all down in all the cracks. Cover it all. This might be a little too much water. We'll see in a minute. I can always add some more. Milk paint is a chalk paint. It's a form of chalk paint. I don't know exactly how they make it, but I do know that it sours. Just like milk, you mix up about what you're going to need. It's always better to mix up more if you need it instead of trying to hold it over, because you can't. It will smell. It will smell bad. Hey Helen, happy Tuesday to you, Christopher. Hope you've had a good one. Oh no, I missed a step. Hold on. Yes, I did miss a step. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to continue what I'm doing, and then I will correct it here in a minute. I'm like, I can't send these beads like this. They're still blonde. They're not brown. I might have to do a reverse distress on these. Hard to get down in all those crevices. They're dark anyway. And chalk paint dries pretty quick. A lot quicker than other paints do. And if you get it on your clothes, you can wash it off. If you wash it soon, you can get it out. I wouldn't leave it overnight or anything like that. But okay. Yeah, I can do reverse on that. It's okay. It's okay. It's probably going to take 2 coats because it's thin and it doesn't cover near as well as a pre-made one. It's got a rough texture, kind of like it has some baking soda or something in it. I'll show you up close in just a minute. Y'all, shall we put rope on this stem? That was a joke. I don't know who's paying attention here. can you see? Let me hold it up close and you can see the texture. Oh, maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Can you see the texture on those beads a little bit? Yeah. It's gonna need some more. Hey, Barbara. This should be a wider. It's about all of it. If I need any more, I have to mix some more. Ooh, that's good to the last golden drop, y'all. I believe I am going to have to mix a little more because it's not covering good. You have me Googling milk. Do you really, girl? Rope? Yeah, Susan. Should we put rope on this stem? It's not going to show much anyway, but we might. We really might. We really might. This is Fusion milk paint, y'all, too. I'm just going to put a little bit. I'm not, well, let's see. I'm going to guesstimate now. I'm going to guesstimate. So, this is Fusion milk paint. This is how it looks. And the top up there is Hotel Robe. It comes in all colors, all colors, all colors. And you can see I'm just putting like half a teaspoon because that's about, whoa. I don't want to put that back in there. Okay, hold on. Let me just put it in there. A little more. Okay, that's probably about right. I'm just going to use my brush. Nope, it don't smell like nothing. Hey, Shelly Black. It doesn't have much smell at all. It says to keep it out of your eyes and, you know, don't drink it and don't eat it and all that stuff, but let me get a different brush. This wants to hold too much. Well, it was all in there. Gee. Still gonna mix that some more. Still, I think that big brush just absorbed most of it. Amazon has milk paint. There's all kinds, all kinds, all kinds. I just happen to have my booth that has Fusion paint, and I love Fusion paint anyway. So I had the owner to order me some small packets. And I really, really like it. So, I like it. And you feel like it's way... Oh, that's way watery. Y'all, I'll get this right in a minute. You feel like it's a lot of money for what you get, but it's powder. And you just mix it up and make what you want. I can about eyeball this here. Let me look. That looks better. Why do I like this better? Milk paint in general or this brand? I've never used another brand of milk paint. This is the only, there's a lot out there. I've Googled it, researched it, and all that stuff. And This is the only one I've ever used, so I really can't compare the different brands. Why am I using it now? Just because I feel like it. And I want it to have that Farmhouse texture, you know, the milk. The real chalky. Chalk paint's one thing, but this is really, really chalky when it dries. Real chalky. So, you want it to look real chalky. Now, let's get this dry. I don't use milk paint a lot. I don't use it a lot. And I could use it on a ton of things. I just forget about it. And if I was going to put it on, well, that was acrylic paint. It's really good to crackle. It crackles very well. But I didn't put anything on that first. Hey, Daddy. It's almost dry now. Has anybody else on here use chalk paint, milk paint? I guess flaky could be a good word for it. It flakes really well, distresses well. Okay, let's see what we can do. Since I didn't paint the beads brown, I'm going to have to reverse what I had planned to do. That's okay too. Let me use this. I need to get a brush I can use. Let's see. Let's use one of these. Hey, Ava. Hey, Franklin. Before I do that, I better use some sandpaper because I don't want to sand that off too. Okay, I'm just going to get a little piece of sandpaper, and I want to sand and expose some of that brown under there. You hear it? Very, very chalky. I'll show you in just a minute. Okay, let me brush. See, I'm going to show you before I blow this off. See, all that looks like it snowed on there. See how powdery that is? That's your milk paint. It's probably not good to breathe it. Use Fusion paint on furniture. I love Fusion paint, but this is milk paint. Okay, we have one bead off. Not bad, just one. Okay. Can you see the difference on how it distresses? I need a rough kind of brush. I'm just dry brushing a little bit more because it didn't. I could keep sanding, but I won't. Okay. Let's see, is it same as whitewash? I don't know. I don't know, Nancy. I don't know what that is. Okay, I want to go over these beads just on the top. So I need to use a flat brush. See how flat it is? If I have it sideways, you can only see it. See, it's a flat brush. And when you hold something side, let's go at this first. Hold something sideways like that. You're just going to get at the very top. Now, if I painted these beads brown, like I meant to do in the beginning, I could just sand that off. But I'm doing this reverse because I did not paint the beads brown to begin with. So it's going to look like I sanded the brown off, the white off the brown, but it's reversed. So I'm not painting the beads, I'm painting over the top, just what the high spot. Because if I was sanding it, that's what I would hit. Is that exactly what I just said? Hey, Sharon. Okay. There we go. Does it look like the top? I'm going to wipe that back just a little bit because I don't want it quite that harsh. And when I do this, it'll look like it'll look more like it's sanded. I'm just using a baby wipe. It's too harsh before you do this to it. Nancy, I'll have to check that out. I don't know what whitewash is. Was that something before my time? Or okay, now that looks more like I want it to look. So it looks distressed. Does it to you? Hey, McKay. Okay, I'm going to use this again here in a minute. Probably I will not be using any more of this water. Not before your time. Not before my time. Whitewash. I don't know what that is. I'll have to Google that. Okay, where did I lay the baby wipe? I have the hardest time keeping up with my baby wipes, y'all. I'm going to have to put them in my pocket. There it is. It's a habit to turn around and throw that away. Okay. I'm good with that. Okay. It's going to dry. It's going to be a little lighter than that when it dries, I hope. Lime and water mixed. Lime and water. Who sent stars? Emma. Thank you for the stars, Emma. Okay. Remove some stuff. Guess what? I'm going to put some rope. It's used in barns and for painting furniture. Huh. Okay. There's a hole in the top of the stem. I don't like the way it looks. I could fill it with clay or something, or even glue, but I'm not. I'm going to put rope around this stem. But this one's going to look much better than the other one, for sure. This stuff gets hot, you know it? Some of y'all I know just came on here tonight because you wondered if I was going to put rope on this pumpkin stem. Here she goes. Here she goes. It's okay, Nancy. This one's going to be cute. Cute, cute. I promise. I'm not going to rip this one off. Maybe. Okay, I want it to go straight that way. And back down. Okay. There. See? Not so bad. Not so bad at all. Yay, Susan, thanks for the applause. Discovered. Not discovered, recovered. That might not even be the right word. Okay, let me just stick that on the back good so it'll stay. Okay, that's cute on that. Yes, I like it. Lots of hot glue on my fingers. These girls that craft and all these pretty nails, I don't know how they do it. I do not know how they do it. Okay, let me set that aside. I found this at Goodwill for, I don't know, $2. It has a rope and it has sawtooth hangers. So you could just hang it on the wall, or you could hang it on the wall. You could hang it on the wall with these. You could hang it on the wall here. You could put it on the door. If it was mine, it would be a door hanger. I think that's what it should be. It's a door hanger for fall. Let's see, I need a little paintbrush. I need a little bit of water. I think I want this lighter. Bravo. Thank you, Susan. Yeah, let me just get this lots lighter here. I don't want it to blend with that. I want it to be different. I'm going to make this look more like shiplap. So I'm just blending some color here. So it's lighter. It's more of a color of light mud instead of dark mud. Let's see, it has to be, that has to be the top because that has the hanger. So all I'm doing, it already has the crack in here like shiplap. So I'm just going to get it in there and wipe some of that back and leave just the natural part in the crack. Another baby wipe. There. It's kind of stained around it, and that's what I want it to look like. Let me go ahead and get this one because I've got to do some more work to that. Then it looked more like shiplap. Stirring her brew. Yeah, a lot of people say, what color is that? What color is that? I can tell you what several colors it is. It's actually nutmeg and camel together is what it is. That baby wipe is dirty. Glue this right here. I like the frame just like it is. I'm not going to do anything to this frame. I love it for this project I do. So if you're doing something like this, y'all, you have to get a lot of glue on there, because not that you need so much glue, because when that dries, it dries and it's not going to stick to anything that you do. It's stuck. It's there. Okay. Good deal. Okay. Now, I'm going to take the rest of this rope and some of this that I had earlier. I had a couple of pieces of that from another bow. Y'all, I'm not a bow maker. I'm not a bow maker, but I know I can do this kind of bow. I believe. We'll see in just a minute. Haha. Okay. I'm just going to make like the breast cancer awareness bow and just kind of hold it right there. And then I'm going to take that piece and tie it in the middle. Hey, Sheila. Okay, that's a cute little farmhouse bow, if I do say so myself. see, it's just a sweet little farmhouse bow, and I'm going to put it right there. Look at that, Nancy. Not so bad. That's cute. I like it. Like it, like it, like it. Okay, this is just the word thankful, and it's kind of a metallic orange. And I'm going to leave it like that too. It's real thin wood, and it's painted a metallic-y orange. It already was, so I'm not going to have to do anything to this except glue it on. Let's see here. Okay. Maybe you could do a breast cancer awareness pumpkin. I did last year, and I will. I certainly will. I forgot who won that one. It was a pretty pink foo-foo pumpkin with some pink roses, and in fact, I'll probably do several pink ones. So, all right, y'all, except for I'm going to add a little, maybe a little orange around this. Hold on just a minute. I need some terracotta. Here's terracotta, and there's not much in here, and I don't need much. So I am going to, where's the little paint thing? And y'all, I use these all the time. You can get a huge box of these at Sam's for, you know, not a lot. And they just last forever. When I'm done, clean up, I just throw them away. Now I need my rough brush back again for this. Is that it? It'll do. Some terracotta in here, orange, and I am just dry brushing. I'm getting most of that off in there. So I'm just going to have a little, just to dry brush a little here and there on this frame. Not even much, just in a few spots. Okay. Your kind of colors. I love tan and cream and white. Off-white, me too. And this little bit of orange is because I should have added a little to the pumpkin too, but nah, I want it to stay pretty much farmhouse. Okay, y'all. There you go. That is beads, milk paint, and that came in a pack in the fall section from Hobby Lobby. So there you go. There's a door hanger, and I could add some white chalk paint to the sides of the frame, but I kind of like it just like it is. So there you go. You got your bow. You like it, Emma. And I don't do a lot of farmhouse, but I like this color, this neutral palette for farmhouse. So, all right, you guys. Thank you, Carolyn. I appreciate that. Thanks, Mary. Mary, did you just get here? Did I miss you? Oh, thanks, Susan. Rope and all, right? Hey, Jerry. Thanks. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. And listen, go check out Dollar Tree and see. You can do, I'm going to do a couple more things with this little pumpkin. And this was so easy. You don't have to use chalk paint. I just, milk paint. I just happened to have been in the mood to do something different. You can use white chalk paint. You can use acrylic paint. You can use it however you want to. Now, I reversed distressed these beads because I forgot to paint the beads brown. If I had painted the whole thing brown, beads and all, which I should have done, or I plan to do, it doesn't matter, it's the same effect. Then you could have just sanded over all the beads and everything and took the white off and exposed the brown and had the same effect. It's just, I'd had to do it backwards. So this was my inspiration. The color's a little different, but that's my inspiration for what I decided to do to this pumpkin tonight. So there you go. I don't think we're too far off. Okay. All right, you guys, that is all. I'm even kind of proud of that sweet little bow. Hey, Carolyn Iceman, how are you? All right, you guys, I think that was pumpkin number 10. I'm going to get off from here. It'll be a little while, and then I'm going to upload it to YouTube. And you guys, if you want, you can check out my YouTube channel. I think I have 50-something videos over there. A lot of times, if you can't find them on Facebook, because they don't keep them long, sometimes you can find them there. I don't think they ever go away there. So, okay. I'll see you tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. We did it in an hour. Night, y'all.